So anyway, in terms of the question, what drove me to write the Black Friend was frankly personal experience, right? Like obviously the book is filled with my personal experiences, but there was one specific experience for me, one morning rather, that kind of told me I needed to write the book. Very quickly, I was heading to the office. I got on the subway. Was listening to Marvin Gaye that morning, minding my business, feeling really good. It was like one of those mornings that I was like, those mornings where you're just like, oh, everything's gonna be great today, right? There was a seat on the subway, sat in my seat. As soon as I sat down, this young white woman next to me, she clutched her purse and like pulled it like close to her person. And as soon as she did it, obviously, I'm someone who's experienced microaggressions before, but for some reason, it was such a polarizing moment because of the morning that I was having. It was so good that I'm like, oh, I can't escape it, right? I can't escape microaggressions and the manifestations of racism, so on and so forth. So I went on Twitter and, I was very quick with my Twitter fingers, like, oh, I'm so angry that this happened to me. So, and what the responses that I received were surprising because I would say about 90% of the responses from people from all walks of life, right? White, black, so on and so forth, were like, I don't understand what you're talking about. How is that racism? What does she do wrong? And I said, okay. Well, so obviously, one, we don't talk about racism enough in terms of the nuances of it. But two, when we do talk about it, we talk about it in two ways. We either talk about historical context or we talk about systems, right? But what's missing from that is the ways in which the people in the systems are impacted on a daily basis, and then how people have been impacted by what has happened historically. So I said, you know what? I'm going to write about it, right? I'm not going to just write about, I'm not going to just write a book that says the judicial system is bad or education is flawed for Black people and brown people. No, what did I actually experience in these flawed and oppressive systems? So that's how the Black Friend was born, and yeah, that's how that came to be.